Welcome in a new video in Laravel tutorial. In a previous video we have create a new user API. In this video we will make delete users API. So first thing we will have to make route with type delete, and we have to define the name of the route. We can make it delete slash, and we want to define which user we will delete. So we will delete depends on ID, because ID it's auto increment and it's never inserted again. So no user have the ID and other user have the same ID. So how can I pass the ID as a dynamic value? So maybe in the first time I will send 1, second time I will send 8, then I will send 7. So need the ID, it's dynamic. I will send the value of the ID, and the function will delete the ID, the user that have the ID that I have sent. How can we do it? So we have to curly brackets and say ID. That means our API route will be API. If we do this, it will be API. After API will be delete. Then after delete we have ID, and because we have put the ID inside brackets, so that means we will have we need to put number of the user, 3 or 4 or 5 or 6. It's the ID, because our ID is number 1 2 3. Okay, so that's mean ID is dynamic, and we will go to user controller to function delete user. So we have to create our function delete users. I have pasted delete user. We have two arguments. First one is the request, and we can delete it because we don't need the request. Why you don't need the request? The user now sending to the server the ID. So why we don't need the request? Because the ID that the user will send, it's inside the link. That means we can call it params or query params. We call it params, not inside the request. We can get it from params. How we will make this? That means we can just put the ID here. That means delete user will receive some variable. Let's call it ID, and we can call it anything we want. After that, we need to search for this user that who have this ID. So I ask for model to find the user with this ID and put the result in a new user. So a new user will be the user with the ID that the user send when he requests the API. After we get the new user, we will say new user delete. This is an eloquent from Laravel model. We delete mean we need to delete the record from database, and we have two types of delete and soft delete. We will learn about soft delete later. Soft delete didn't remove the record from database, just make a new column called deleted at, and insert value inside it. That means the user will not be visible, but we can store it. Uh, Instead of soft delete will remove the record from the database completely. Will remove the record completely from the database. Okay, deleting the user, and I will send to the user that he asked for this API some response to know if the delete operation have done successfully or not. So I will create object or array called res. Inside it I will put message equal to delete successfully, and status to 200, and data will be new user. What is the new user? It's the user that we have deleted. So I will send back the user that we have deleted to confirm that the user is deleted successfully. After that we will return a response as a JSON, which is res. Let's save all files and run the server and go to our postman, and let's hit our API. It will be delete. After delete we will put some ID, let's say 1, and don't forget the request type will be delete, and we have here data from 1 to 8. We send 1, so 1 will be deleted. Let's send or hit the API and wait for response. If we receive message as deleted successfully and status was 200 and data it's the object of the user that deleted, that means the delete operation successfully completed. So we receive message deleted successfully and 200 as a status, as I have wrote message and status. And as last thing, it's data, it's the users that we have deleted. Let's see, we have deleted the user1 name Fadi and email sss@ss.com and password from 1 to 5. Let's check. ID1, that's true. Name Fadi, okay. Email ss@ss.com, that's true. Password from 1 to 5. So this is the user that we have deleted. But it's not deleted from here because we need to refresh. I will click browse again, or you can click this arrow icon to refresh the data. We will see that user1 is deleted. We have no longer user1, and by doing this, we have create now delete API, and don't forget in route should type delete. Okay, and because we send this ID as a dynamic ID, we receive it inside function as argument, function argument, or parameter inside the function. Okay, and we didn't inject our request because we don't need to request here, because we don't send any data inside the request. Like create, we use it because we send name, email, password and image, so we use request. Okay, here we send just the ID, so I just receive the ID. I hope this video will be useful for you, and please subscribe my channel and wait me for new videos.